son. Step like a stepper, she drippin' Amelia Pucci. She think she me a son. She barely ever outside, but when she do, try and son. My number one, always moving in silence. She the truth, real one. You can ask her if she gon' tell you she rep the same thing, guy. Bruh. She not my main thing, but on the weekend she loving my crew, loving my crew.
She say she got a man, I act deaf, I don't hear her. Come here, girl, stop playing, let me. They don't gotta go to dinner. I stole her heart, that shine, I still like sorry, I'm a sinner. Let her put my chains on, now she.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Detroit, a better start would be ideal, but right now, they're 10th in their respective conference. And of course, the Bulls, 3.5 games behind.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season, and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And for Chicago, they've got Alex Caruso. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Big Daddy in at the point guard position. Smitty, we always talk about basketball-related issues, but off the floor, for guys on a new team in a new city, what are the real challenges there?
I think, B.A., I'm going to keep it simple. It's about your routine. If you can nail that down in your new surroundings, that's the key.
For Cade Cunningham, his sophomore season proved to be very challenging.
Yes, it was, B.A., going down with a season-ending injury just as he was reaching a new level. But young guys, they bounce back.
And he can't get the first one.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
And the second free throw is good. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Bulls. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Off target from outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Stewart defends. Here's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 40-point game against Phoenix. Tries it from 19. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Thompson.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Cunningham outside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Into the lane. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he lobs it up.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Fires from deep. And again, Chicago, no good.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And it's Caruso on the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Once Caruso spots a lane, he's clear for takeoff. A ferocious finisher.
Now here's Cunningham. He had 31 in the win against Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Duren. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Drummond. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ivy against LaVine. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Detroit ball. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. White, he's checked in for Caruso.
Number 0, Kobe White.
Here's Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 7. Chicago trailing here. With the floater. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, number 44. One shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Three-pointer. Stewart on target from range.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
White finds Levine. Back to White. Here's Big Daddy. He's watched by Cunningham. The shot by... Big Daddy no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Levine against Thompson. Pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Here's DeRozan. Still no points. Here's Big Daddy.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Cade Cunningham. Second personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Detroit.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
To the inside. And he dunks it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The 3. And again, Chicago no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's White. And Grimes pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fontecchio. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Pistons making a switch here. Metu's checked in. .55 seconds left in the first. Here's Sasser. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First free throw is good. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Both good from the line that time. So it's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. DeRozan outside. White for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
That's tipped. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sasser can't hit.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
White, good. White's got his second basket on the night.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Pistons on top, leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Ball. And it's White in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Dosunmu. The layup off target.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Offensive board. Netu. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Dosunmu. Now DeRozan. White for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his third assist of the night.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Now here's Wiseman. Cunningham, right side. Oh, look at Wiseman! All the tools inside!
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. The Pistons making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Ball finds White. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
No good on the triple. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Pass to White from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. White's got 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Caruso. Ivy's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Caruso misses. The Pistons have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Well, Smithy, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
Ball passes to DeRozan. White with it. Now Williams. Guarded by Wiseman. The kick out to White. DeRozan against Cunningham. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. White can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is DeRozan. White with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pulls it. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by White. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Detroit calls timeout. And the Pistons making a change here. And a look now at the top rookie rebounders in the NBA. You look at Thompson, 3rd in rebounding, a force down low.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
On the wing, Ivy. He's guarded by White. White against Ivy. Pass to Duren. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Sasser. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Caruso up top. Levine passes to Caruso. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the 3.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Sasser from downtown. Caruso grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now here's Ivy. Stewart with it. Defended by Craig. Here's Duren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Levine passes to Caruso. White for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Sasser. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 7.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Ivy against White. Hook loose. Picked by Stewart. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the Pistons, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Big Daddy, the pass to Caruso. White for 3. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy against White. Ivy outside. The 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside White. Here's Levine for 3. And Zach Levine from deep.
More comfortable with the 3 now than he was early in his career. Zach taking way more shots from deep.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pistons ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Hey, guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm. I run hot.
It's probably because of your Shaq-ritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
Shifting focus. How about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt.
And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Three-pointer. And again, Chicago, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside for Levine. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Levine's got 6.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Cunningham. Chicago grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the paint. Down low, Cunningham.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside. Getting to that point-blank shot.
Levine passes to Drummond. And here's Levine. Ivey defends. Good on the bucket. Give him 8.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
It's time to get loud for your incredible.
Now keeping you up to date on the top rookies this season defensively. Here are the leaders among first-year players in blocks. You look at Thompson, top 5 in block shots. He challenges everything.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Ivy. Stewart will screen on Levine. Ivy. And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful pick and roll action there, getting Jaden Ivey some elbow room.
Here's Big Daddy. He's watched by Cunningham. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Big Daddy's got 10 points.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Sinks the tray.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
DeRozan passes to Big Daddy. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Cunningham. 19-footer. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Drummond passes to Caruso. Here's Big Daddy. Puts up a three. The rebound by Stewart. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Knocks it loose. Lets it fly. Kicks it out to Cunningham from behind the arc. They grab their own miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to DeRozan. Levine with it.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now Drummond. Still without a bucket. Off the mark there with a three.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Thompson finds Ivy. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Pistons leading. Thompson with it, picked up by DeRozan. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, rejected by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Chicago making some changes. Williams has checked in for Drummond, and it's White in for Caruso.
He's a good shooter from the stripe as well. You can count on Zach LaVine to make his freebies.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Pass to Grimes. Let's go with a three. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White finds Williams. Back to White. Now Levine. DeRozan passes to Big Daddy. White for 3. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Fontecchio. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duren. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the tie. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Fontecchio. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Pistons ahead. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Zach LaVine out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Inside. Here's Sasser. Chalk up 2 there.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Here's White. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Metu, pass to Wiseman. Here's Fontecchio. And the Pistons, another 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And stolen by Cunningham. Down low. Sasser gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's White. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. For Detroit, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's LaVine for 3. Drains the triple.
Good offense, unselfish. LaVine gets his shot.
And the Pistons. call time here. Drummond's checked in for ball. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Sasser. Beyond the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Drummond with the ball. Williams from long range. Drummond passes to White. Outside for Levine. He drops it from range. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A nice shot by Ivy.
You have to like Jaden's shot mechanics. Smooth, repeatable motion, and a quick release.
Caruso finds Levine. Now Caruso takes a 3, and Levine gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Stewart outside, fires for 3, and the Pistons another 3.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Pass to Drummond. The deep 3 from Levine. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Here's Cunningham out to Thompson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Substitution for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, number 44.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Big Daddy, the pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Caruso outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Left side, Levine. For 3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Look at these numbers from Zach LaVine, wearing all kinds of different hats so far.
Caruso against Cunningham. Shoots over Caruso. Again, the Pistons score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Pass to Levine from deep. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's, they've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 12 points in just the second half.
Sharing the wealth. Zach LaVine sees someone with a better shot and moves the ball.
Launches a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Caruso pass to DeRozan. Here's Big Daddy. Nails it from 3. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
Now to me, this is where DeRozan has really developed. Able to make plays for his teammates.
Drummond against Cunningham. That one's wide left.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Big Daddy. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Out to Thompson. 4-3. That one no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
To take the lead. Duran with a rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is who you want at the line. Cunningham showing what true leadership is all about.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
The 3 from DeRozan. They get the rebound. Outside for Levine. Takes the 3. There's the 3. Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Detroit calls timeout. Detroit, who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
respect, millions locked in the.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with Big Daddy. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Lopez in at center. Well, here we are, Clark. This is game 2 of a back-to-back for these guys. So should we expect lower energy out there?
I certainly am not counting on that. I mean, these guys are in tremendous physical condition. They can handle a quick turnaround. That's part of what they get paid to do. Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
And it's sent back by Lillard. And he recovers it. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard.
And you know,
such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside LaVine to the paint. It's tipped. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And Chicago has possession after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Kick out to LaVine. And another miss by Chicago.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And that one drops.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
White against Lillard. For 3, LaVine sinks the triple.
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Middleton outside. Passes it to Lopez. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
And White kicks to Caruso. LaVine for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Lillard missing. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. That shot wide open.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Outside, Levine. And White kicks to DeRozan. And there's Levine on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 10 points.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
The shot by Lillard wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's White. Traps in the tray.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pass to Drummond. Outside, White. From the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson a screen on DeRozan. Here's Middleton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Gallinari comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Drummond. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Shots good by Middleton.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And Craig has it in the corner. Back to Ball. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Milwaukee. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball really has what I call rush hour handles. He can go where he wants to with the ball, even against pressure. Really good at maneuvering through defenses. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Levine shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Damian Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Antetokounmpo finds Portis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Giannis inside. Craig is on him. Giannis no good. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Orlando. Here's White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 6 points.
Man, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And the pass to Beverly to halt the run. Buries it from three-point range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Beauchamp in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's Beverly on the wing. It's rebounded by Big Daddy.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From 12 feet out. Ball kicks to Craig. Here's Big Daddy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. It's stolen. Here he goes. And Portis throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points and the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for ball. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And the key for Lopez is playing strong. When he does this, he makes an impact on both ends.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Giannis against Williams, and the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
It's White on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams finds Caruso. Here's Big Daddy, and the three ball is good. Big Daddy's got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. And that one goes long. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Timeout called, the Bucks. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Jay Crowder, and Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Williams, and Levine subbed in for White. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Here's Big Daddy. He had 25 points last game. Levine can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And there's the foul. Here we go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. Jackson finds Portis. 6 on the shot clock. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And he makes the first.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And, of course, there's the Bulls. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And right now for the Bucks, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Caruso kicks to Levine. And just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the miss from Damian Lillard.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And the Bucks miss again.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Here's Lillard. Middleton outside. Fires away from outside. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
Few players can change the game with their rebounding, but he's one of them, making a huge impact in there.
He certainly helped them set a... Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Drummond, Alex Caruso out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Big Daddy in at the 1. Bucks passing it around. Giannis with it, out-guarded by DeRozan, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Outside, LaVine. And the Bulls another 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 15. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forward, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Third is Chris Middleton.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
And DeRozan sends it back.
The defense of DeRozan, vastly underrated.
He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Lillard outside. Middleton on the wing. Fires it up. Dean with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. Here's Big Daddy. And there's the feed to DeRozan to the inside. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jackson drives in. to Lillard. Drummond working against Giannis. Clock at 6. Back to Lillard. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Levine. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Lillard. The Big Daddy passes to Drummond. Good D by Lopez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's Giannis from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Big Daddy. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Giannis with the muscle!
Could have been called a foul, but Giannis stayed locked in and focused.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Lillard. Drummond passes to Big Daddy. And it's Drummond missing. Bucks trail by 3. Jackson with it. Jackson is doubled. Got a piece of it. Out in his own on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 21. That one goes. Count it. Big Daddy's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Gallinari in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Levine, that's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Portis, the pass to Lillard. No good off the back of the rim.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Outside, Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Basket counts. Drummond's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bulls.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Here's Lillard. Brings it from 9 feet away. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Levine for 3. They get the rebound. Passes it to Big Daddy. Launches a 3. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Substitution on the floor.
5 seconds left in the third. To the middle. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on throwing it down.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Green is out there, Patrick Beverly. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation.
There's Big Daddy following the basket by Giannis. Kicks it to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to White. Pass to Craig. Here's Big Daddy. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Big Daddy passes to White. Over Green. White inside. Headed by Green.
Using that 7'2" wingspan. Very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Giannis outside. Outside Portis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Giannis. There's Giannis taking flight.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Jackson, he's checked in for Green. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. All comes in for Dosunmu. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, we know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. White, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Beverly. And Antetokounmpo. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here's Big Daddy. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Big Daddy's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Rebound by the Bulls.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Jay Crowder. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Jackson. Now the pass to Lopez. Giannis high post. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Kobe White. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ball. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. Here's Big Daddy, covered by Lillard. The Big Daddy passes to LaVine. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Jackson finds Lopez. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And he makes good on the layup. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
And it's Lillard missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Big Daddy, that's good.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Trying to end the drought. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 6. With the crossover, and Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
And Giannis hits it to good on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Outside, LaVine jacks up a 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Antetokounmpo against DeRozan, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Driving in.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 6. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three from the inbound. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
DeRozan against Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Bucks miss again. Driving the lane, and it's Big Daddy missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Patience is a virtue, and Chris Middleton, virtuous.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
44. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 6. 11 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Get loud once again for
Middleton for 3. Bean with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
From deep three-point territory, and the miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You got to come out here and do what we got to do our job. And, we find out we had to get this win. We got to stop losing these games so we can win. And, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step 1, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Big Daddy.
Calculating my pride. I say I wish she was mine. And she say, now you had all of my time. You dripping the now. Me reminisce.